Put in loot boxes. That's the real answer.
Yeah. Sell DLC subscriptions. And I know how valuable that shit is for evaluation, like holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, the game's up. Yeah, I'd just been like I remember I'd just been fighting like the fucking little Italian revolts and stuff that like pretty much negated like all the peaceful military buildup that I've been doing. Just
Yeah.
one of those things, but it's whatever.
I'm weaker militarily now than I was at the start of the game.
Okay, thankfully I'm not quite there yet, but I'm weaker than when Italy just first formed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Which is one of those things I need to actually.
You're weaker than Garibaldi's.
Oh yeah, we're all weaker than Garibaldi's like ability to mobilize like every fucking living Italian.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking he's got like psychic powers or whatever, so like every Italian when they're like making their pasta, he gets like it just turns into like fucking messages of the resistance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I feel a disturbance in the force. Yeah, right, like I lost my thing. I'm gonna take over Sind, which is a bit of a questionable decision on my part, but still. Wouldn't be fun if I made just good decisions, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Well, you started, so yep. I don't remember what I was doing, but I guess I'll just look at the war justifications and my AE and then go from there.
Yeah, it's been like a month since we last played.
Yeah. Indeed.
Fuck. Oh, this retard. Like, I've fucking so many regrets for like this war and it hasn't even properly started yet.
The rockets.
Yeah, because it's like because I moved my troops away from like the homeland is how why I had to deal with so many fucking revolts in Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not even like particularly like attacking Sind is not even a particularly good target anyway, but it is just kind of like the lack of like other high value targets near me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Lack of cavalry. Is there any sort of like cavalry that I can recruit in like Egypt? No, there isn't, but I do have a national focus Duda, so I can just hopefully maybe convince enough people into fucking cyanide to take up arms, maybe. Okay, well the actual war against Sind went like pretty without a hitch, so that's quite nice.
Yeah, you have stack wiped them, haven't you?
Yep, I have. Great Italian victory. Italians do have a disproportional amount of like good foods, don't they?
Yeah, they like invented all the good shit, basically.
It's really unfair.
I mean, it's like the like Norwegians, they have food that is okay to eat to survive, but Italians have food you actually want to eat.
Yeah, exactly. Yay, Serbia's in my sphere of influence. I can't wait to come to regret this decision.
Portugal is in mine. I can't wait for the UK to fuck me on this somehow. Sadly, I can't form the there's no Iberian Union for me to form in this.
No, it's a bit sad. Nationalism and imperialism, baby.
I only have state and government so far.
Yeah, no, I don't have it, but I'm starting to work on it, if you know what I mean. That'd be like, in order for me to have it at this point, what I'd have to do is, it's sort of possible, I guess. I'd have to be buffering my research points, and then I'd have to like wait for it to tick over to like exactly January 1950, and then I'd like be able to research it with the buffered research points, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's doable, but that's like a bit too much of a fucking try hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, the annexation of Sind. Okay, how many soldiers were in Sind? Oh yeah, Sind has 2.3% soldiers. That's actually quite good. Which, seeing as how I literally had like almost no casualties in this war, it's actually pretty good.
Think about all the wonderful cultural, you know, Pakistanis you're getting. You don't even need to like work with give them a work visa. They already have one.
Think about like fucking being able to combine like fucking Indian cuisine with Italian cuisine.
Oh my god. Spicy pasta.
Yeah, pasta curries for everyone.
Gonna be some good risotto, I guess, but
Yeah, it's one of those weird things where there's not a lot of overlap in.
yeah.
So the Ottomans are like waging a war against Egypt. I could intervene on the side of Egypt, but it's kind of a bit fucking pointless. Nice and relaxing. There's a big amount. There's a lot of fighting over who gets to be influential over the Ottomans. Like the other great powers are not just gonna let me become influential without a fight.
Right.
Let's just build some fortresses here to make this place like able to hold out by itself.
My main problem right now is I just have too much infamy to really like do anything. Because I don't want to like end up in a situation where like a good opportunity will pass up because I don't have the infamy.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
like and I gotta get better CB soon anyway, so
Yeah, pretty much.
which means time to promote or time to inward focus.
Yep, that's the good thing about like I know I'm like a fucking broken record, but that's like the thing that I super love about Victoria 2 is that most of the time, unless you're fighting like a really good war, just staying at peace is like the biggest advantage because you know you preserve your
Yeah.
population, you preserve your soldiers, you preserve your money.
You can oppress the peasantry at will.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just put the speed at 3 if you're alright with that.
Yeah, obviously.
Good. Breakneck speed. Like speed 2 is like I forgot how like leisurely speed 2 is in this game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Basically means you don't have to like play like fucking you can let things do, and in wartime it's quite a nice pace.
Yeah, it's a very nice pace. I do like it.
Because we don't need to like we haven't paused a single time basically for anything
Yeah.
in so far.
I mean, I like the fact I've done some like micro pausing, but you know the fact that it wasn't noticeable is a bit telling.
Well, I mean like it's not really like I have noticed it, but it's not been like something been like, oh fucking Christ, like let me look at my phone because Kyle is paused again.
Yeah. I guess encouraging soldiers in the Sinai is a bit It's trying to get enough troops that it can at least raise one fucking person in the Sinai, but that's turning out to be a bit of a waste.
Jokes on you, Cuba. You're already revolting.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get Algeria out of like the French sphere. I'm sort of like just influencing for influence sake, really, just trying to get like some things going.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit fucking influenza. Almost no one in my country is poor yet still get influenza.
This Ottoman-Egyptian war is a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah. Really, really is. Like, on the one hand, I don't really want Ottomans to gain more territory simply because it serves me better as a colony than it would as a state, you know? But on
Mm-hmm.
the other hand, like the more they reduce Egypt, the closer it is to just being able to be annexed wholesale, if you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because the land in like Jordan and so on is very like meh.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, getting it as a colony is better than getting it as like a province because it's kind of like if you get it as a colony, at least you can if you get it for like a half price, if you know what I mean. And it's such low population that it is possible to state, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Fuck, trying to influence Switzerland is not worth the hassle.
Getting all them like Cuba revolting events.
No.
And the US is trying to get involved.
Jacobins again. Yeah. I now have a navy present in both the Pacific and in the Mediterranean. And they're like, I guess they're reasonable sized navies, though they're fucking outdated as hell, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, technically the new ships haven't started to be invented yet, so it's still up to date.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, you say that, but like they've built clippers and such have been around for a bit, but it is one of those things where the benefit is a bit like overstated.
What
Like,
the fuck? Diplomatic mission under siege, like Portugal, is like, and if I don't declare war, I'll lose 20 prestige.
oh,
Uh,
oh yeah, that can happen. Is it? Are you influencing them or something?
they were in my sphere.
Huh.
Guess I'll attack them. But like, do I want to go for the cut down the size, or do I want to go for the add the sphere?
At the sphere is more beneficial to you than cut down the size, like almost
Yeah,
100%. Just cut down the
yeah,
size does like nothing for you, pretty much.
yeah. Hopefully the British won't get involved. Let's see.
Are they friendly with them?
No, not yet.
Good, then they won't probably won't get involved.
Well, I think they're gaining influence. So, right.
Yeah, you've got time though, so it's like not that.
Well, they are like not that far away from getting friendly with them. Yeah, they're gaining influence with them. Can you actually just influence Portugal a bit, so maybe they waste their points on you?
Sure. Ooh,
Just
I'm spooky.
fucking.
I'm spooky. Oh, come on. International pressure. Oh, what? Why do I get what? Why do I have international pressure? Oh, we're exerting diplomacy in foreign regarding a. Oh, right. Okay. Fuck. That's a bit stupid, but I didn't fucking read the thing. Um. Sure. Yeah. Let me know if you want it speed 2 or whatever for your war.
Um, looks okay for now.
Mhm. Yeah, no, Egypt, you don't want military access. You don't want to be able to, like, have to fucking fight these guys.
Don't want to fight me.
I could add Egypt to my sphere, but at the same time, I kind of just want to.
Yeah, okay, thank fuck. You actually doing the influence thing on Portugal means that they've stopped influencing them. That's great.
Yeah, no worries. Like, they're very, like, they react very, extremely towards, like, anyone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because they were like at almost 40 on cordial, so they were like almost friendly. And I don't need to tell you how much it sucks when the AI is just like intervening in the wars.
Yeah. Are you trying to kick out the U.S. from Korea?
Yep.
Nice, nice.
Not sure if I'll attack them. Like, if you want to attack them, I can probably like just ignore that shit. Oh, Albania.
What's our what's the situation? Hold on. Albania acquire all states with core provinces. This is a bit awkward. I wonder if they'll come with like an offer to me. Because I don't. On the one hand, I don't want to side against the UK. On the other hand, Albania existing is
Mm-hmm.
sort of beneficial because it's another one of those things that can fall into my sphere.
Yeah.
It's a bit of it's an interesting situation. I'll just I'll wait it out and see. I'll wait it out and see. But yeah, no, yeah, I'm like, cause I might want to attack Korea just as a way of like attacking China, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's fine. I was literally just I don't have anyone else I want to like influence, so
No, no, no. But you influencing it is good because you know, if I don't have to fight the U.S. and China at the same time, you know, that would be fantastic.
right.
Yeah, the home front is thankfully quite peaceful. Very liberal party, but I'm not letting you fuck everything up. Mm. Humiliate the UK. What's the war like? Ooh, Austria is on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Fucking Italy has decided to unilaterally back Germany. This is not gonna go fucking bad for me at all.
Yeah, because the other two are like strongly inclined
Yeah.
or leaning towards.
Ooh, yeah, they're gonna. This might not go. I might have chosen the wrong side of history here.
Let's just hope the thing resolves itself.
Yeah, yeah. If it resolves negatively, it's a bit unfortunate because it means I'll lose prestige. But yeah, I didn't actually check to see. I didn't actually check to see if like I guess it makes sense that both France and Germany would like, or France and like Russia would side against Germany, but I mean
Yeah.
the German army is like let's look at it. 8 out of thing, 5 out of thing. Yeah, the German army is like supremely good. Like the British army is also good. The Germans have like a tech advantage on the British and French and a huge tech advantage on the Russians.
Yeah, so you're bringing 56. Germany has 90.
Yeah,
Austria has 70. Yeah.
and my military tech is like 7 out of 30, so I'm like kind of on par with France and thing, but Germany's
Mm-hmm.
like ahead.
Yeah.
That and like Great Britain says they have a lot of troops, right? But it's mostly like colonial troops. So if the crisis heats up, I'll move my like. Well, let me just preemptively move my navy in to rescue those things. Yeah, because I'm like one of those things. Is like Europe right now is in a deadlock, and this deadlock is not necessarily to our advantage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because I think the wait, who won the? Oh my God, France did win the Brazilian war after all.
Because with the current balance of European alliances, right? Like we don't really have a foot in the door, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
So we need a shake up, and what better way to shake it up than to start World War One? You know, Spain and Italy joining Germany. We should call it the Axis powers. But you know, you're joining in the sense of like, you know, I promise, Gov. You know.
My promise journey is based on it's based on this leaflet, you know.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's heating up, baby. Time to move everything. Time to move everything and everyone back to Europe. Oh, okay.
Hey,
We lost. Damn. Fucking Germany didn't have the balls.
yeah.
Does that make does Great Britain dislike me? No, they don't really. They don't really care for me having opposed them in that crisis, if you know what I mean. Which I guess is nice, because it is like a peaceful solution sort of thing, so they're not like that pissed off, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That means that I can sort of pursue my own interest now. Or I've decided to just sphere Egypt. Because I've figured that like I'm not gonna actually like bother spending the infamy to conquer it.
Finally, I just like it's like why am I like so few soldiers? There's something wrong, and then I noticed my soldier pop percentages were like
Hella low.
minus like 0.7 and so on. So yeah, I'm fixing that right now because my focus is I can't. There's nothing else I can use them on. So
Army decision making going. Oh well, soon TM. It is like almost that time, aka um, the Brothers War. It's almost Brothers War clock, so there'll be another opportunity.
mm-hmm. One thing I like about the vanilla map is that you can literally walk anywhere if it's like an island group or something like that. You don't have to like boat so many places.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is just kind of like tedious, and because the straits can be blocked, like there's still gameplay there, but it's not like oh, I need to move my navy. Like just assume that there's like some fucking ferry, like some private ferry that they just commandeer.
Yeah.
I need the HMS Dreadnought to like hop top this island, please. Lions are from Hejaz. Interesting. Sure, I'll take it. It's practically a free invitation for sharing.
Alright, it's time to beat up the riffraff. aka these colonial soon-to-be subjects.
Yeah, right. It doesn't really advantage me that much. Okay. Do I have any jingoism? No, I don't. I'm gonna take a piss real quick for back.
You're gonna do. Oh, look, the Heavenly Kingdom. So if you wanna attack China, Kyle, now's the chance. Establish protectorate on the Heavenly Kingdom. Oh no, or are you just going straight for the prize? So what's your goal in China? Or did you take a piss or something?
And I'm back.
And welcome back.
Yeah, I'm fabricating on the Ming.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we can do is we can Ming, Jesus Christ. What we can do is we can like partition China, but just like taking turns warring with it, circumventing the truce.
Right.
Also, I see that you're also fighting in Asia.
Yep. Fighting against the Burmese.
Very, very bold.
And the Vietnamese at the same time.
Florence like time for Vietnam War 2 electric boogaloo.
I mean, I almost lost the last one, so.
Yeah, I was gonna try and like intervene on the side of like the Heavenly Kingdom, but there is no way I'm gonna be fast enough to prevent it from being annexed, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And that's a bit sad, like, because they wouldn't accept an alliance with me either, because they're like stupid.
Oh boy, even more Carlings.
Yeah, geez, look at how fast they're just like gone for Heavenly Kingdom. Like I'm trying to make them like me enough because I've got like nothing else. Like don't have any like other shit to do with regards to my
Yeah,
influence.
Jesus.
It's like they last like maybe like a month or something. And they're like, they're too honorable to accept my fucking alliance.
No thanks. We'll take this one on the chin.
Exactly. History might not, show that we are intelligent, but it'll definitely show that we're fucking tenacious, I guess. Committed.
So you said that like you should kill the army of the enemy if you're like doing colonial wars, right? That was the strat.
No. Oh, right. Oh, right. For like, uh, depends, right? Like for most of the time, yes, because most of the time you lose way less people fighting worse than you do in attrition.
Right.
And especially if your enemy is like big or and like you're literally like you are probably fighting in quite possibly the worst fucking terrain in the game, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
like, you know, I
Other
think
than desert, I guess.
I think what you might want to do, like it's gonna be hard because for annexation you have to full occupy them pretty much. But like what you can do is just like let them go into your territory and then just like try and stack wipe them in your territory
Mm.
to the best of your ability.
Well, that's sort of what I'm doing now.
Unfortunately, I don't have any like admirals which have the Sonic trait, if you know what I mean.
Gotta go fast.
I'm quite happy with how I've industrialized. So as a Great Britain, um, I once managed to in the scramble for Africa. I was like, okay, scramble for Africa's gonna happen, right? So in like I take like all the colonies from like in the early game, I take like all the colonies that Portugal has and shit in Africa, and like I try and pretty much kill as many like great power African colonies that I think are worth it in the early game, and
Yeah,
then I get like 6,000 colonial power, right? Like I make sure everything has a naval base or whatever. And long story short, I had so much colonial power I could colonize every single like province that was like external to Africa like immediately.
right.
Uh which means that because I had like a little bit of like a head start because you get like a couple of months of like head start if you're the one to research the tech, um, meant that I pretty much got the whole of Africa to myself, or at least the whole of not North Africa, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Which
yeah. It's you can really plan for it and get a good result.
it's a bit like I think you can only really do it as like Great Britain, France, or like you need a lot of core coastal province is what it sort of comes down to,
Right.
because you need that colonial score, otherwise you're gonna not be able to do it. Oh fuck! I forgot to set a naval rally point. Now I live in hell. Look at Italy. That's retarded. I'm trying to do like trying to surreptitiously organize large troop movements.
At least you have a nice island chain to, sit in.
Exactly. Definitely making use of your allegiance, that's for sure. Okay. Shit, I'm retarded. Can't count. Being retarded hurts. Fast. There we go. My troops are gonna take a lot of attrition, but it'll be worth it. I hope.
So it looks like I can just invade Vietnam because they're the war leader, but will that work?
Yes. Like, if they are full occupied, they will accept any peace deal, including one that annexes an ally. And because they are the war leader, the ally can't protest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Alright, boys, looks like we got another war.
That is another one of those nice Victoria 2 things where if somebody's full annexed, it doesn't matter what the situation is, they will accept any peace term, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Apparently been, thankfully, caught that in time, like... I'd been running into quite the minuses. Turns out the military buildup was a bit expensive.
Yeah, I've been, like, my surplus has been halved.
The Italians are gonna have to make some sacrifices in their standard of living, you know.
Oh, mine have been, like, taxed to the bone for the last, 40 years.
It's always the artisans that sort of like cause the fucking problems here. They're like the fucking artisan spaghetti fucking folders or whatever, like. So I always try and give like the middle class a bit of a break because they're the ones that tend to become reactionaries
And
because they're like the artisans and stuff, and I try and like make sure that they convert to craftsmen as much as possible because fuck those guys. At least, you know, with craftsmen I can sort of like guide them into like actual profitable industries, you know.
yeah, artisans you want to just get rid of, basically.
Yeah. It becomes a bit less bad once you have the ability to implement like thing reforms, but still. Okay. Welcome to Attrition Central. With so many Italian generals, so many of them are just trash. Okay. Attrition, the real killer of fucking everyone. I'm gonna try and see if I can make Tunis into a state. That'd be hilarious if I managed to do it.
Do you have enough South Italians though?
Well, it needs to be 1%, and I think it's like I think that's something that I can manage, if you know what I mean. 1%.
Hmm. Yeah, with
Yes.
the Fernando Poo, I only have 2 sea zones between Europe and Africa that are not in naval reach.
Nice, nice, nice. If you like, if you want to know why I said yes, you can look at the sphere of influence zone in Europe right now.
Hey,
Guessing,
Ottomans.
guess who's in charge of the nursing home for the sick man of Europe?
Yeah.
It means I can like have them break their alliance with France, which means that suddenly the Mediterranean Entente or whatever the fuck we are becomes a bit less shit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Anyway, right. Yeah, so I'm doing like some stupid naval landing micro here. Okay, go there. Oh, here's another uh, one of Kyle's tips and tricks you may not know or may already know. If you have no naval leader on like a navy, and you don't
Mm-hmm.
want them to take attrition, you can just split them into a new army, and their attrition will be reset. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
But if you do that, when you have a military naval or an admiral, you will kill the admiral. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's usually never worth it because if you actually it's one of those things that's useful if you're playing as like China or Japan or like a nation that doesn't have like good naval bases. Because usually being in naval reach and having a an admiral is almost always better, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, and if you need to get across the sea, then you only have so many options.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck off, Russia. Ottomans is mine now. Bit overkill there.
And this war is going much longer than I was expecting.
Fucking Vietnam War in a nutshell, yeah, am I right?
Yeah.
Grr. Like, because I'm like such a fucking like anal dude for like trying to. I really respect diplomatic points, right? So I always want to fucking use them, which means I just have to like randomly spam them to like great powers, being like, "Don't kill me." Because it's one of those things where it's like you'll have some games where you're fucking always short on diplomatic points, right? So you never want to quote unquote waste them.
Yeah.
Uh, just quickly get my name there.
Oh no, Curse of the Pharaohs. What a meme.
More like Curse of the Faroe Islands. Alright, where the fuck is the... I have to sift through all the like retards that are in my general staff, but I don't want to get rid of them because I think each one of them contributes like a military point. So they're like fucking massive jobbers, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, 39. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I've got
And
40.
it's half
Yeah,
from leaders, I think.
no. Like I think it's literally 1 point for like a leader per leader. Like I've got like 47 leaders and I've got like 47 points from leaders.
I got 30. Maybe it's the skill of the leaders as well.
Could be.
Because I don't have 1-to-1, so
Oh,
I
okay.
imagine it's not that.
But do you have close to 1-to-1 then?
I have 40. I have 50 leaders, and I'm getting 39 points.
Oh, okay. Does it not count? I've got mostly generals.
I have 32 generals and 18 admirals.
Oh, I think it might like count admirals for less, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. That makes sense, though, based on what I'm seeing here.
Doing fucking yeah, because I've got like, only like 7 admirals.
Yep.
So I'm just looking have to re-up the blockades.
Yeah. Now I'm up to a respectable 40 brigades in my army, which is good.
Very good.
Fucking Christ! The officers are earning half of what the soldiers are earning. Like how bloated is this officer corps really?
course, the 1-2 attack general I had to die in combat. Bastard. Now I have to fucking sift through these Italians again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Chinese won't make peace with me yet, which means that it's gonna be a bit of a ball ache. Because I think if they like think that they're winning, regardless of how good your war score is, they consider it like 20% or 20 below what it actually is, something like that.
Yeah.
I know this sort of anecdotally, like I don't know if there's any numbers anywhere, but that's sort of what I found. So
Yep.
if I want to make these guys make peace, I have to um 40 that I have to get like 40 war score roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Getting me. Yeah, muzzle loader rifles is pretty important to have.
Oh my god. Philippine nationalists. Guess my reinforcements have to go deal with that first.
It looks like I have to like it looks like I might not be able to win this war just by beating them up in the Korean peninsula. It looks like I might actually have to fucking go into China proper, which is
Yeah.
always a bit spooky. Because it is like Zulu, but with Chinese people, if you know what I mean. It's fucking streams of martial artists like coming out of the woodwork. Or we're looking at fucking generals. They actually got a really good guy. called like Andreo something.
Yep.
Andreo Emo. He's got 2-2, which is the best I got so far. 2 defense, 2 attack.
Fucking this like, oh, you have to be in a port to repair thing is just like I keep forgetting it, and I'm just like, man, these ships are never getting repaired, are they?
And the Guangzhou Bay is outside of my reach, so lost a shippy there. Yeah, it is an important detail to consider in this game. What if this might be retarded? What if I? Okay, Italian people, fucking hold on to your pasta. We're mobilizing because
Yeah.
you might be wondering why. It just inflates my military score, if you know what I mean. Like, which might mean that the Chinese are more likely to make peace because they're like, oh shit, now they're getting serious.
Yeah. Might do the same, but it's like not even close to being able to win.
Tenjin is a plains.
At least my reinforcements are close by.
Of course, the Chinese roll a 9. Still gonna crush them though, but Jesus Christ. Still, they wouldn't accept. Jesus Christ. They are far tougher than I expected. Yeah, you know, casual 69 versus a 100k battle over there, and they still roll a fucking 9. Jesus Christ, the roll 1, 7. Don't fucking RNG me, game. Like, my composition is
Oh
so
my
much
god,
better.
what?
What happened?
British colonial conquest of Spanish Malaya.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Did
I
you
can't.
like did your relations with them lapse or whatever?
I don't know. Like it's I basically been spending my points whenever I had the chance on them. So it's so strange. Oh, the game is going
Maybe
in
they
sync.
because what happens is sometimes they get
An event maybe.
yeah, sometimes they get an event that like does that. Gives them
Yeah,
a
probably. So
place in the sun.
I'm gonna quit the game completely.
Okay. So I like the thing.
Oh well. Guess I'll have to give it up.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you need to keep them at super high relations because even if they get a CB, actually I don't know. Maybe if they have a CB, they can still declare war, but regardless, it's such a like annoying thing.
Yeah.
Oh, The hostess with the mostess. Game's up.
Yep. Right.
What are they actually trying to take? Spanish Malay?
Yeah, I'll just have to give it up straight. I don't think I would it's kind of a waste of time to like even let them occupy shit.
Yeah, you know, and you don't want them to because they'll just add another war goal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Also, it's speed 1, if you didn't notice.
Sorry, speak to. Oh wow, that was a lot of war score. You can add this fear on China? Jesus Christ.
I want to wreck my internal economy.
Where's my... Fuck, for some reason, like, my ships are taking, like, naval attrition, which is annoying. Right, so they will accept that. Don't think I can really push for much more than this. Assume they're giving me both. Yeah, sure. Accept their demands. Or accept their, you know, constellation. Italian Chinese Empire. We'll combine all the cuisines into one.
Mm-hmm.
Demobilize. Ah, it was a ruse all along.
In Britain, now they're like getting the Portuguese out of my sphere as well.
Who the fuck is Austria fighting now? Oh, they're doing the Brothers War, I think. It's quite something. I'm like, man, it's gonna take me so long to get those Italian troops fucking back to Italy. I'm just like, you can literally just fucking disband them. Like,
Yeah, it's a big brain strat. Oh, I'm getting naval blockaded by the fucking enemy. Oh my god. What a meme. What a meme.
keep those guys in there for now. Very small navy over there. See, because the Brothers War is happening, I'm like considering intervention on the side of Germany, if you know what I mean.
Right.
They're still fucking. Even though like I've made the Ottomans hostile towards France, they're still allied with them. Okay. Just mobilize. Unfortunately, a lot of my troops are elsewhere. God, so many. Let me tell you, the Italians did not like being heavily taxed.
My guys don't seem to mind it.
Which is very surprising. I guess they're just used to suffering.
Well, I mean, like, they do occasionally rise up, but it's not, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but I don't want to like have to intervene in I don't want to have to like try and get thing whilst also try and fight Austria whilst also dealing with like 4 million Italian arachno liberals or whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm. Fuck, no, nobody will come to my aid in the war against Austria. They're added thing in Wittenberg. I need to do a bit more build up. It's so bullshit. Like the Ottomans are literally supposed to be hostile with France, but they're still allied to them.
Yeah.
They do usually break the alliance, but fuck me. It's like don't like that it takes like a bit. Hmm. I kind of want to check something. Like, do you mind if I like break the alliance real quick to like see if I can get an alliance for Germany so that I can at least join them like
Oh
that?
yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
You'll be
I mean, it didn't. You didn't protect me against the British, so you know.
exactly. But if we can get a strong Germany to fight the fucking stupid the old boys club of Austria and fucking the UK,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Germany will accept. Please, Germany, call me in. Tag me in, bro. Tag me in. I'm ready. Like, I wonder if they actually do that, but put me in, coach.
Come on, coach.
Like, the AI is a bit stupid. Like, I don't know if they will actually call me in. Oh, I can intervene now. Yeah, that's good. But they need to be losing, and they're winning right now. Germany, technically winning. It's fine. I'm still building artillery anyway. Had the chance to fully peacefully mobilize, which is nice. My artillery is not being built.
Fucking finally, after all these years, the army from Europe has finally arrived to fight.
Fucking Germany's winning, so I can't intervene. What the fuck is this madness? Germany will start losing at some point, I think. Like, because
Maybe.
the British have like So here's the status report, right? The British are like occupying the Netherlands, right? And they're in like the Rhine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's surely it should be like I think the main reason why they're winning is because they're beating the shit out of Austria, which I guess is the whole point of the war. But I'm like, yo, coach, tag me in, and they're like, no, 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 like
Honor
honor
dictates we don't fucking do that shit. Sorry,
exactly.
bro.
Coach, put me in, coach. Coach, I'm ready.
Coach, coach.
At this point, like another option is like to just declare a separate war on Austria.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you're not doing that for some reason.
I'm not doing that because it'd be war against Austria, Bavaria, Württemberg, and the UK. And you might be like, well, yeah, what does that matter? But it's like, an extra 40,000 troops, and the fact that it is a separate war does mean that they're gonna be like, oh no, we're strong, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And worst case scenario, what it can try and do is in the aftermath of the Brothers' War, get the Germany to like declare war on them again. They've not added a war goal, which is interesting. They're going for the adding them to sphere, because Austria is not a great power anymore. Or well, it won't be a great power. They're going for the Ultra Germany.
Yeah, but you can't use this status while you're at war.
That's right. No, you can.
Yeah. Oh, you can?
Yep. Takes a year.
Uh-huh.
United Kingdom is like, I'm gonna fucking take Dutch Guiana, alright? So they pieced out the Dutch. Fucking the United UK is like, oh, fucking mission accomplished, colony gained.
Yeah. Damn. No longer in sync. Do you want to just resign or
Yeah,
just...
yeah, we can try and resign. Resign, resign.
Mr. Prime Minister, resign, resign.
Looks like the Suez Crisis is not developed to our favor.
Yeah. Alright, just let me know when it's up.
It's up, it's up.
Okay.
Yeah, if we do the resign thing, it's up pretty much instantly. Okay. Did you have anything from the UK that you'd want in like a war with them?
Gibraltar.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like it's a bit of
Can you fight? Like, is the how is the fucking fight against the Viet Cong going?
well, I'm winning now, but like it's taken me like fucking many years that I wasn't expecting it to.
Yeah,
I really should have brought over an army from Europe earlier.
yeah,
So I currently have 4 armies in Europe.
right.
So that's like
That's quite a bit.
an army is 10 brigades, so you can 40 brigades in Europe right now.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
And I'm also recruiting, yeah, let's say 4.5 by the time the game rolls around.
I can like wait, this army, another. Yeah, so I've got like quite a bit of troops in like thing. Let me just the like I've got like quite a bit in China as well, but like I have 8 armies in Europe.
Yeah.
The reason I have 8 is because I've also mobilized, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are pretty strong, and the UK has been pretty like hurt, if you know what I mean. I'm just thinking like, do we want to separate war them? Do we want to
Well, I'm not allied with you right now. You
No,
have to
I know,
remember.
I know, but I'd obviously break my alliance with Germany and ally with you, if you know what I mean.
Oh, because they won't join. Yeah, because they're already at war.
Yeah, there already were.
Um,
We could open up a second front on the UK, fucking put an end to this hegemony for the fucking final time. Like I've got in the Mediterranean in the Med I've got like 52 light ships and 20 transport ships, but obviously I have the capacity to keep replacing these light ships quite easily.
yeah.
Like we might be able to, and here's the thing: if you do take over Gibraltar, I think they literally can't send ships into the Med.
I don't know how the blockading thing works for that.
But regardless, if we hold them into Mediterranean, we'll be fine. And you know, we
Yeah.
have quite a lot of troops here. Um, and then obviously, you know, if you want like British India or whatever you want from the war, in addition to Gibraltar, like we can fight to ensure those claims, if you know what I mean.
Well, the problem with Gibraltar is infamy, because it will, take so much infamy to get it.
Right.
Then I'm already at 17 right now, so.
Oh wait, Gibraltar's not even your core.
Nope.
Fuck me.
I say it's its own region.
Hmm.
I mean, it has like. I mean, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like to me, like taking it in a war is I don't know. It's not really top priority, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
you'll get like a once the 60s roll around or whatever, you'll get like a free CB on it. Why? Because it's majority Spanish culture, and the UK is you get like the free people CB on it because it's a majority Spanish culture and it's held by somebody who isn't majority Spanish or who
Is
isn't
that
have
how that works?
yep, who isn't doesn't have like accepted culture Spanish. So you'll get a free CB on it at some point.
I thought it was only if there was a core on it.
Nope, I don't
Huh.
think so at least. No, because if there was a core on it, it'd be pointless, right? Like I remember as Luxembourg, I got like a free CB on Alsace-Lorraine because of it. And let me tell you, as Luxembourg, I'm definitely not Germany, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that'll happen at some point. Uh, I don't know what exactly unlocks those CBs. I don't know if it's.
Target has core. No, it is cores. Like,
You sure? It's free people.
yeah. It's not based on culture. I'm almost certain.
But why Alsace? Oh right, maybe because Alsace-Lorraine does have German cores on it, even though they're
Yeah.
not mine. All right, fuck then I'm wrong.
And Luxembourg has North German as its culture.
Yep. Hmm. Oh yeah, then like fuck taking Gibraltar, because it's like a very expensive meme. But if you want anything else from the UK,
Yeah, it's. I mean, it'd basically be like
Bengal,
stuff in India. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so one of the strategies you could do in like India is if we had like the free people um CB or whatever, you can like
Also, don't forget I have a truce with the UK for like another 4 years.
oh okay, never mind then. Then I need to then I kind of sort of need to see if they're not turning this German brothers war around. Yeah, I'll just go it alone then. I'll just have to declare my separate war alone.
Yep.
Because I don't there ain't gonna be a better time than now, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could just take all my cores in like one war, roughly.
Damn, no longer in sync again.
Okay.
Guess we're in the 18 desync is, you know.
Yeah, I'm just redoing the resign thing.
Yep.
Damn, joined fast. Right. Yeah, China's got enough soldiers to defend itself. Plus, I doubt the UK is going to go land in China. And Sind is a bit fucked, but so be it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's 5 apparently. Can't count for shit. I called in the Serbians just so they're like a bit of a distraction.
Fucking.
The sync.
Maybe we
So
should just
yeah,
quit itself.
yeah, exactly. Like, don't worry,
Yeah.
I too believed in the resign dream as well. I got messaged by Volk. Uh, they're like, we're doing an audit of Combined Arms server who have member tags but haven't played with us since we started using the slotting app in 2020. Hope you're doing well. Blah blah blah.
What is it saying?
I don't know. I think he's like implying.
Because you shouldn't be a member.
I think he's like saying like we might need to retract green tags. I don't know I don't even know what that means. I assume that means like my member status will be revoked or whatever.
Yep.
Wow, can't fucking believe it. Can't fucking believe it after everything I've done for that community.
Gonna be like, I said to the message, don't you dare revoke Kalian's member tag.
The game's up.
Yeah, I was a bit premature on joining. When was the last time we played like Arma? Was it like 2015 or something?
No, not that long ago, right? It was a while ago for sure. Like I don't play Arma that much. Like I think the last thing, like
No, but like with CA or PA.
yeah.
Did you ever play with CA? I don't think you did, right?
Maybe. Well, I did like some of the strategy stuff. Like I did some of the.
Oh right, yeah.
But yeah, no, I just don't play Arma that much.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
I mean, I might give it a go again. I've upgraded since last time I played Arma with you guys. I've upgraded my computer twice. So I mean, because that is one of those things. It's like Arma is like also its enjoyment is also a bit tied to like how well you could run it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And if it runs like fucking ass, then I assume you're ready.
Yeah.
If it runs like ass, then you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it is. It has been very much optimized in the last few years. So like now it's like you can easily get like 20, 30 frames during an op. Kyle just responded to it, or Volk just responded with lol. I watch out for my own, you know.
gotta get me a position there again in CA through nepotism as well. Yeah, you know this Kyle. He's he knows a lot about Arma. He's gonna be like our Arma administrator or whatever. So you know if you have an op, you gotta run it past him first.
Yeah, he's gonna be the op approver, you know.
Yeah. He's QA testing for the community ops. I don't even fucking play him. I just look at like whatever screenshot they have. I'm like, yay, nay. Great Britain assumed the
Did
war.
you win the Vietnam War? No.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah, fucking you just invade China into like, you know, less time than it take for me.
Literally, like, justified, fought the war, won the war, and now fighting a different war.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't commit, kids, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I did make sure to send like a lot of troops, but it's also terrain makes such if I had to fight China in the jungle, I'd be like fucked as well. Like there's one jungle province in like Korea that I like try to avoid like the plague as well. So
Yeah.
it really is like you know, jungle is in a league of its own.
It's also it's just like I didn't have enough troops compared to them as well.
Right,
Like
right.
it's one thing to it wasn't really like the terrain wasn't helping because that meant like they were like basically sieging me down faster
Mhm.
than I was able to fight them because they were like faster than me. It's for some reason as well.
Right.
So basically, I had one army to move, and then they had like 7.
Yeah. Finally, my people in Campania are clever enough to be able to turn into clerks. Try and see if we can bait these fucking Wittenberg assholes off of like their stupid these fucking Wittenbergers. Okay, so alright. Not been invaded yet. Rise up, my fellow spaghettis. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Oh my god! I got a 4-4, dude.
Oh my god!
I was like, wait, what? Like, had to fucking double take, because it's like, wait. Did that say 4-4? I should have a very formidable military. I think my military tech is like ahead of the curve. I think UK has 9 out of thing. I've got 9 out of 30. Okay, they're ahead, or they're like the same, but I'm better than Austria. The UK have sent fucking 3,000 people into the Alps. Okay, all right, it's happening. It's happening. We're doing it. Managed to beat Bavaria and Württemberg. That's why I was
Are you
like,
like you're not? Are you rushing ahead, or are you just like solid fronting them?
I'm solid fronting them.
Yeah.
Like I've like sort of strategically taking them apart very slowly. Uh,
Yeah.
because I've just beaten like the combined army of Württemberg and Bavaria, which is about 50,000 troops. Um, attack. And that's why I was like a bit hesitant because 50,000 troops when you're like fighting like two great powers at once, if you know what I mean, by yourself is a bit like that can really change the scales, but thankfully it was a bit all right. So yeah, they started the UK have started their invasion of Sind, which is fine.
Yep.
There's not much I can do with that. Uh, get there. Get there. 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 Yeah. Right now I'm making it in China so that if they do land somewhere, I'm gonna at least have some troops on every port province, so I'll at least get a notification that it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like I knew Sind was gonna be like left to its own devices, like way ahead of time, even before the China war and stuff. So I built fortresses in Sind so that any fucker that is gonna like take it from me, right, is gonna have to like suffer for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I have fortress nowhere else but in like India because I'm just sort of like fucking I'm gonna put these fortresses in a place that they're like where it's gonna be the most fucking annoying to like try and take, if you know what I mean.
And where you're not gonna take it back
Yeah,
necessarily
exactly.
either.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna come to the liberation of fucking Sind, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it was also like if they're like partisaning, I would have a bit more time to react.
Yep.
Oh fuck, Lance is like no.
Ah, damn. No longer in sync.
Damn.
Do you want to do the
No, let's just quit and go again. I think that's a bit. It might help a bit. I don't know. It might literally make no difference, you know. But I have no idea. I'm just like quit and starting.
Yeah. I feel like a fresh restart should be better though.
It seems to be right. It seems like it goes a bit longer, but if no fucking idea. No. Yeah, I do love how a big part of war in this game. It's very realistic. It's just like preparation, right? Like I have like a really good time to attack, but I also had already pre-mobilized everything. If I hadn't pre-mobilized, I wouldn't be able to be this far into Austria already.
Yeah.
You need to select the Dudo.
Yeah, my country is spinning. There you
You know, now is not a good time to switch to playing Austria.
go.
See if you can survive Austrian and Sieg, you know?
you're like, what do you want to do? Win World War One as Austria, but you're like you take over in 1917, or like 1917 Russia, but you're like the Blues or whatever, like the
The
guys who
whites.
took over after the Tsar.
The whites.
Yeah, but like not the whites, but like the before the Civil War broke out.
Oh, wasn't that just
They're
the
like
like they didn't just have like the like wouldn't they just call it like the Congress of like fucking peoplers or whatever the hell? They were like the communists but elected, if you know what I mean.
uh,
Something like that. Like my knowledge of the exact details, you know, are a bit
yeah.
shit, to put it mildly.
I don't know Hamlet that well.
Yeah. You know, there's only so much time I have to read stories every night after reading Mein Kampf, you know?
It's a real struggle.
Yeah. Some fucking general is dead. I don't know if it's like General God. It isn't, thankfully. Generalissima.
Generally okay. To war by Jingo.
Time to hopefully beat the Italian or the Austrian Navy. Like, let's see if 52 light ships can beat 14-14, aka 14 heavy, 14 light. I think it should be able to.
Yeah.
Right. No, not GB. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. They beat me there. Okay. Right. This, these are hills, right? Okay. Okay. Result prestige.
Oh no, more Carlists in the in Cuba. I like to think of them as like patriots. You know, they're protecting me against the Cuban nationalists. We love Carlos. You know.
They've taken it into their own hands, you know.
Yeah.
All right, you fucking idiot! You attacked up the mountain, and now you get to face Mr. Four Defense in the mountains. I hope you're happy, buddy. Bavarian's putting up a decent fight.
Occupy Vietnam, annex Burma. Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Fucking hell. So how goes the war?
Yeah, very good. The the fucking the Germans are still in the fucking other war, but they're now actually like quote, I think they're losing because they are getting like occupied by the UK, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they are still technically winning, so I can't even help them if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Everything's going sort of good. Taking a lot of attrition over there because I'm stupid. Actually, I'll sort of stay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the Bavarians are like a real asshole. Don't think I can. Can I just separate piece them? No, they would not accept separate piece. They're too loyal, so to speak. Austrian or fucking Bavarians. They have like the Bavarians have like done the most in the war, and that's not even necessarily like because the others haven't done anything. It's because like they just have been like constantly putting their troops down and like mobilizing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's their like proximity to the thing makes it a real pain in the ass, and the fact that like Germany is not their enemy. It's cost the most Italian casualties so far. But all in all, it's been fairly casualtyless so far. Also because the British haven't like the British have been preoccupied with the Germans. They haven't like they're full forcing the Germans right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to like make peace with the I have to make peace with the fucking British, and the British are like not satisfied with like almost any fucking peace deal because they're insane. Oh, so many fucking Bavarian soldiers. It's like hundreds of thousands of them. Uh-oh.
Well, Bavaria has 26 brigades and Austria has 0, so
Yeah.
every soldier you're gonna fight basically is those.
Yeah, that and the British. Okay, it's a bit dire, like because they also can't I can't like separate negotiate with the Austrians either, so
Right.
and the Germans won't come to my aid.
So, how many British troops are you facing right now?
At the moment 0, but I know that they're like almost all gonna come through the they might all just come through France, maybe? Like I don't actually know if they have access through France in all honesty, but
Wouldn't they come through the Ottomans though?
the Ottomans are my guys.
Right. Okay.
Fuck. occasionally have to like fucking come in and tell the Russians to fuck off, like stop influencing the Ottomans. Okay, I'm just gonna try and like sort of hold roughly what I have now to the best of my ability. I'm gonna put my ships in the Strait of Gibraltar. At least that way I'll have sort of like fair warning when the fun time stops for me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of ticking war score, but I've got a lot of reasonable terrain to defend. And they had like a couple of ships in the Straits of Gibraltar.
Can no longer sink. I'm the second largest producer of opium, though.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Resign? Or did you quit?
Yeah, resign. Resign! Resign!
When do you think Boris Johnson is gonna resign?
Don't know. No fucking idea. Like, I don't even know. What is he accused of? Like, what is he doing? Oh yeah, like the party gate, isn't it? Like where he's like
Yeah, he's
among
partying, but I
among
think it's
other
also like,
things.
yeah, but I think it's also like mostly like Brexit related, to be honest. Like,
Right, right. We're going to build back better.
gonna build back better in Siam.
Out of sync?
Nope. Oh yes.
I'm just gonna save and resign. Yeah, let's just try save and resign for a bit. At least we get in like real quick that way.
Yeah.
The war is going okay so far, but the British haven't like I guess they just don't have access to like because if they had access through France, they would have already been walking into my territory.
Yeah.
So they must not have access, and if they don't have access, it means they have to like naval invade, and that means I've got like a pretty good chance of actually defending.
Mm-hmm.
That and like the British Army is scary, but it's not that scary. Like,
Yeah, like most of their guys are stuck in thing, but like I do know they can in vanilla. They are very easy for them to just march across the entire desert. But since you have the Ottomans and they're not allied with Russia,
yeah,
there's a
I think,
chance they
yeah,
can't just walk into there.
yeah. Like usually, I've never had like the British actually move like their Indian troops into Europe. Like it from my
You
experience,
haven't?
no, I actually haven't. Like from my experience, like they almost never do it, or if they and when they do, it's like not like in huge amounts because usually they do it like via naval stuff. Like I've not had them like walk all the way yet, but it
Yeah.
might also be because I've like usually when I fight the UK, I fight them like early game or whatever the hell, and then it's like they might not have the network of alliances necessary to do the
Hmm.
walk.
There you go. Next round.
Yeah, I've got. No. Yeah, I've got 122 brigades, including my mobilized. Oh fuck! I didn't even save. Oh whatever. Shit.
You didn't?
No, I don't think I did. Unless it was like, was it 20th November? The game's up by the way. Nah, like I must have not saved.
There you go.
We'll have to do
Guess
those days again.
yeah. There you go. Now it's for real.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's actually quit restart. Because clearly this doesn't work, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a period.
Yeah, if it like takes like if it like doesn't even last for like a couple of days, then it's better to just quickly restart.
Yep.
Game's up.
Joining. I just like to consider Cuba being like a self-ruling country at this point.
With their reactionaries just in constant control.
Actually,
It's
it looks like they've lost a lot of population. Maybe I'm actually not sure because it's like, yeah, it definitely must have, right?
yeah, I think they do lose population if they're just constantly occupied.
Yeah, this doesn't look like to starting the game start Cuba, like 25k. I think it has more than that.
The Cuba free zone has not gone well.
I hope they just have migrated. Like, that's my goal. Also, fun fact: slave. Oh man, America wants to ally me. I guess so.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, fucking be a bit of a punching bag if the Brits wants to go at it. Also, it's speed 1. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, right. I was like waiting for this fucking 3,000 Austrians to move, and I'm like, man, they're moving fucking slow.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, right, yeah. The British are reasonable, like they are. They're no longer like stonewalling like even the smallest demand, because I do like check that every so often to see like how much they're to gauge how much they're like feeling it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Will they just not accept peace in our time?
Yeah, will they literally be like, not a single fucking grain of Austrian sand lost, if you know what I mean?
A lol party.
I'm a bit annoyed that the Ottomans haven't like broken their alliance with France, even though I've literally made them like ultra hate France, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Still haven't like broken it. Stupid. And that's the whole point of putting people in your sphere and like, getting them to dislike the enemy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they're literally hostile towards France, if you know what I mean. Thankfully, Bavaria has seen reason,
Mm-hmm.
and they are no longer marching every single troop into the mountain range.
Yeah. Because I'm such a military genius, aka I'm such a forward-thinking guy. I'm researching military tech for as long as I can.
Yeah, definitely. When in doubt, remember that might makes right in this world.
Yeah. Remember, you're a European power, and you will have to fight France at some point, or walk through them.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the Siamese is a bit easier to kill than thing.
The US should be my ally with how many fucking immigrants I'm sending to them right now, courtesy of this war.
Yeah, the Cuba is definitely losing population because now it's down to 22k.
Oh my god. So when is Cuba just gonna be uninhabited?
Who knows?
You're doing the great fucking experiment over there, you know?
Reverse colonization.
Fucking. You know, they like fucking once you get down to like a certain level of population, you start de-evolving back into apes.
have to breed, you know, interspecies.
The British haven't even fucking come to play in Gibraltar or anything.
No?
It's fucking nuts. Like, and the thing is, like, I know for a fact that the British have like hundreds of ships, so. Actually, they have 119. They have the same amount of ships as I do. Or am I just crazy? Yeah, no, they do.
Yeah. Interesting.
But it must be like much better quality ships.
Are you so sure about that?
Only transports, you know?
I know for a fact they don't take naval attrition, so if you're doing any strats about that, don't.
No, it's. Yeah, I feel like if they did take naval attrition, that'd be so easy to exploit.
I would just instantly lose their entire navy as soon as they sent one to the thing.
Yeah, because at some point you just figure out what like they're sort of like what they're willing to send a naval force to, and then you can just like try and prevent them from having ports or whatever, and then they're just like
Yeah.
fucked. This is a long war. They are sort of close.
Sure, there is no possibility of getting a like clipper right with this market, but I'm betting on the Steam War ships. If I get them now, I will be able to I don't have to get them later.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, naval. I've got reasonably enough naval power, so I'm just like focusing on making sure that my army is very strong, and then I'll just like grab some naval techs when they're on discount.
Yeah.
You do have to like be a little bit uh planning ahead when you're getting like naval techs because it is like it does take like several years to build like for example naval bases. If you know what I mean, it takes like 3 years or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So you can't just like go super nuts with that. Bavarians literally trying to take every single opportunity to like be a nuisance. Surely.
No, and don't call me Shirley.
Nah. No, and don't call me Shirley. They've got fucking they're willing to accept a peace offer value of 50, so uh 11 more war score and they'll that's my logic anyway. 11 more war score and they'll probably accept.
Mm-hmm.
Bavaria, for your fucking like constant incursions into Italian territory, I'm coming to fucking invade you now.
Yeah.
I have to like move my guys to prevent dying from like 1,000 deaths in the attrition here. Okay, so this war like was simultaneously harder and easier than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Harder because my god, they fight on for a long time, but easier because the UK has absolutely been like, you have our support in theory, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're sending me peace offer, which is how many provinces did I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So I expect this peace offer to be 5 provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Huzzah! slightly weird borders, but this is the core borders according to the game. You know what I mean?
Looks beautiful, you know,
Yeah,
that coastline, you know, in Senj, you know, that Croatia, you don't need that,
exactly.
you know.
Couldn't have given me a core on Singed, you know?
Yeah, or made Senj part of Dalmatia, you know.
Yeah. No. That would not make sense. Anyway,
Yeah.
I gotta go take a fucking piss. We're back. Like, I feel like I have to go to the bathroom a lot, and I realize that I just drink fucking non-stop soda all the time.
Should you know, to get that looked at, that habit, you know. At work we have like at God, it's gonna be our work.
Yeah.
No. um, like we have like the fucking fridge at work, man. Like it's crazy. They have like 0.33 Coke in there, and I'm like, why the fuck do we not just buy the 1.5 liters ones?
Hmm. Anyway, over here we have like, well, yeah, the 1.5 liter ones are kind of like shitty, right? Like, cause they become like less good, like the more they're open, right?
Yeah, but like you know, there's like one a day for us, I think.
No, at my previous place, they always like bought um just like bottles and stuff, or not bottles, sorry,
Yeah,
like cans and shit.
yeah. I noticed that more and more here. Like, you typically get cans of things now, not this like bottles are not as commonly sold. Or it's not, you know, it's like the cans are in addition, I guess is the way to put it. Uh, fuck. Do you think they'll make the crossing with 5% health? These ships?
No,
Probably,
what
probably
what what
not,
what
right?
what crossing?
Atlantic.
No,
Yeah.
because you always take a minimum of one attrition. Oh wow, that like taking that additional coastline almost doubled my naval capacity, which is nice. Oh yeah, I need to like teach these fucking idiots how to read now. Because I imagine they've not been. Oh wow. Oh wow.
What?
No. The Lombards, they've got 14 literacy.
Blah blah bloopy.
They've not been, like, so did the Venetians, they've just not been fucking taught to read. That's awful. Gotta teach those primates how to read.
Oh, I wish there was events that let me lose infamy.
There is.
No, yeah, but like, I mean, I mean, I could get them.
Yeah. Yay, I've got like 5.9 million core pop now.
I have 3.6 for comparison's sake.
Mm. My armies are completely super fucked up because I was using all the conscripts. Like I built like primarily artillery in Italy, so like a lot of my armies are just like artillery right now because I was like, yeah, the conscripts will be the infantry, you know?
Oh, that's the strat, right?
Yeah. That's like the total war strat, but like I didn't expect to I was kind of preparing for the worst, right? And it ended up not being necessary.
Hmm. Yeah, like, turns out if you focus on soldiers, you get a lot of soldiers, so. I think I'm actually gonna have to stop this focus because I'm actually getting too many soldiers compared to my my budget. So,
Mm,
shall we say I'm at saturation?
That's very good. Are you like 2.5% everywhere or whatever?
No, like above it as well,
Oh wow.
like 3% and such. Guess I'll just focus on industrializing. I mean,
Yeah. I desperately want Tunisia to be a state, but it's kind of like it's not really gonna happen because like it's one of the unfortunate things where the more colonies you have, the harder it is to try and like concentrate that shit.
yeah,
Because
and there's no,
getting 4,000 Italians to Tunisia is not that hard, right? But it's like they also have to all choose Tunisia, not elsewhere.
yeah. Bavaria wants to ally me, Lamau. Apparently I'm 10% of the world's machine tools production, but I'm also like mostly made by artisans for some reason,
Right,
I guess. Very interesting.
I produced the second highest Clipper convoys, and I guess I have been for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I made sure to just get one factory producing Clipper convoys early on.
Clipperton. What are you wanting to build, Mr. Shitty things? Okay. Don't mind if I don't.
I'm pretty unnaturally proud of my sphere of influence. Look at that. I've got the whole of the Middle East, baby, or well, at least the the parts
Yeah.
that matter.
I like the British being like, no, we have influence in Albania and thingy,
Yeah.
and also Portugal, because goddamn them.
Persia's partially westernized.
There you go. Finally, the Clipper shortage has ended. Now I can send over troops to put down the guys in the New World who are revolting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if we can get some dudes to Tunis. Fucking Yugoslav unification movement. Spit. If I tax the shit out of the poor for like a little bit, will these guys start to migrate to? Yeah, I think if I want people to migrate to the colonies, they need to have high consciousness.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way about it. Like, I can't do it like without unless I want to like really destroy my factories, which would be retarded. If you know what I mean.
Well, they won't necessarily migrate if they're unemployed to the colonies. It's like a weird thing.
No, they like because of the way that the conditions are, they will. But there's some pan Germans that are about to get destroyed by Wittenberg. Sorry, Germany. Um, Ottoman Empire wants me to back them in the. What if I just decline?
Yeah.
Hopefully, this crisis will fail to elicit. Okay, Russia is backing the Ottomans.
Yeah. Oh, will I back Greece? No, I don't think so.
No, I will not back Greece. I'll back the I'll back all Ottomans. I had your back the whole time. Definitely
Yeah.
didn't swing it. The fact that Russia is on your side as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, if there was anyone who would back the Greeks, it would be, the British, but they didn't, so their loss.
Yeah.
Did you know I could actually state Cuba if I wanted to?
Oh wow.
Because, with so few people, most of them are like Spanish bureaucracy.
That's one way of stating a place. It's probably worth it, if I'm going to be honest with you, because it means you have a good chance of getting just cores on it as well.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
And a naval base on like a core territory provides you with 30 naval capacity, or well, not 30, 30 at like max level. It's
Yep.
like way more effective than a naval base on non-core territory, if you know what I mean. I'm just kind of sitting here being like, okay, what should my next move be? Like, if I wanted to power game, I could like gobble up more of China, but it's a bit like, yeah. I could also declare war on Austria, take Croatia, or I could declare war on Austria, liberate Hungary, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it's like, what is the best? Then I'm kind of stuck in choices. Or we could go fucking insane and say, like, France, your time is over, and start trying to dismantle France. France is definitely the harder one, because Austria is a bit of like a defeated nation at this point, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure what would be the best. Could also take on Britain
Yeah, yeah, but like, to what
and
end?
die.
No, they're not that strong, but like, sort of to what end? What are we gonna do? Like, what do we want from them?
What do we want? I'm also joining in the fun sphere game in Algeria.
Nice, nice.
Maybe together we can prevent it from being a French possession.
Oh yeah, like I might actually be able to. Nation is on another continent, and that's like making it like harder. But yeah, I might be
Yeah,
able
but
to.
that applies to everyone, so.
Yeah, I might be able to desphere them soon, actually, depending on if France stops me or not.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be good because then I can start like making them opposed. But even then, because I think if we like attack Algeria, right, France becomes the war leader. But will they call in the UK?
Are they allied with
Or not the
UK?
UK, sorry. Will they call in like Russia and stuff? Like,
If we attack Algeria?
yeah. Or will
I
they
don't know if
themselves
it's
just defend it?
cascading like that in
Yeah, I don't know either. I want to say no because I've definitely been in situations where like that's like a way how I get around truces and stuff and like
yeah.
but yeah, Russia is not like don't worry about Russia because it's one of those things like the main annoying thing is like if they the Ottoman Alliance is like the fucking super annoying thing, right? Like, cause I've been working so hard to try and get them to remove it, but it's like, in my opinion, like a fucking bug that like they're still allies, if you know what I mean, because they're literally hostile to each other.
Yeah.
Um, But otherwise, if like the Ottomans don't give access to the Russians, which they would normally never do, then Russia's kind of like don't fucking worry about it, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're also backwards as fuck. Like they've got military tech. Last I checked, they had military tech 5 or something.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Ottomans either.
No, no, no. But the Russians are also backwards, so it's kind of like that. So we could fight France, like, because France is one of those things where, like, yes, I could take Croatia and stuff, right? But it's like it would unite my border, so to speak. But it's like a bit of a, I don't know. It's like a okay province, but not great.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
but
the only
France
problem with
is,
France is that like I'm 190 relations with them.
yeah, I'm 185 with them.
So it'd be like I'm such a bad opinion with the UK. So like attacking France would just be like it's like the only stable part of the thing. So
Right,
like
right, right. Yeah, yeah.
so attacking Portugal, for example, and just attacking Britain that way would be like much better for me, for
Oh,
example.
okay. Well, we can do that. Like, what the hell did the British have that I'm interested
So I
in?
don't know if you have any obvious war goals. I mean Albania, Lamau.
Don't say Lamau right after it. Fucking, I was actually thinking of maybe like Greece or something. Extra Lamau, but
For what? Sorry.
like fucking war goals or whatever.
I mean, Albania is like,
Yeah, the meme.
the meme.
Yeah, geez, man, I don't fucking such a American Civil War. Well, you not helping out your buddy? They've got no chance. LOL.
All these South Germans being like, "Oh, we want to be your ally." I'm like, no, I don't want to be yours. Also, the main problem with me for Britain with a war with them is that I would just have to just lose my entire army in the Asia or whatever, or just like have to evacuate them.
You sure you won't be able to fight them in Asia?
Against all of India,
Hmm. What
because I
we
share a land border with them now.
Yeah. What we can do, um, yeah, it's a bit of a fucking yeah, because I have like I have like a decent amount of troops in Asia as well now,
Hmm.
but it's kind of like I think I'd be better off just like expanding more into China and then doing it, if you know what I mean. Because right now, if I pull all my troops out of China, there is a decent chance the Chinese Empire just declares reconquest for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because what we can do is I don't know if you've got infamy to spare or whatever.
That's the other thing.
Right, I see. Yeah, because if we like work on like, if you take over like Yunnan and shit, right? We
Hmm.
can work towards touching having a land border in China, if you know what I mean.
I mean, it's not that expensive to take stuff. Like I have 16 infamy,
Oh,
so
okay, yeah, because you could it would be five a piece, right? And I think you can even take the capital. So um it would be you should take Yunnan itself, right? Because obviously high population, and also good territorial connectivity.
yeah.
And then if you take Hunan, right? You would be so fucking close, and then I could just like take, like East Hebei and like Southern Ainu, and then we have a land connection in China.
Yeah.
I
But
think
that would mean I can beat the Chinese Empire though.
uh you can. I don't know how many troops you have. Like you don't need that many troops to beat them. Because remember, their tech has not moved at all, if you know what I mean, from the start of the game.
Yeah, but like I have 30 or 90k, right? In the China area, so I feel
That's
like
more
is
than
that
enough.
enough?
That's more than enough. I fought them with like about 60 to 70,000, if you know what I mean.
All right.
But yeah, so what I can do is I can like try and weaken them. Like we can declare separate wars. Obviously, I will try and weaken them first. Um, and yeah, it's gonna like I don't know how much war score it's gonna or how much war score it's gonna cost because that's like the only thing that's like gonna be annoying. Because I think if you take like Yunnan, their capital, which is obviously like the best province for you to take because it's connected to everything, I think they might be
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, that's 50 war score because it's like the capital of that substate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest like thing that's like a fucking ball egg.
Okay, but like who do I declare war on then?
Uh,
Korea?
with Korea, you'd only fight the Chinese Empire, but you would be able to take Yunnan even from that war.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
just wondering like who do you declare on? You know?
yeah, I usually go for, because it's like more infamy efficient. I usually just declare China itself and fight all its substates because it doesn't really matter, if you know what I mean. Out at some point, outnumbered is just outnumbered. Like at some point, it doesn't matter how much garbage you throw at somebody.
Right.
Um, yeah, I'm just trying to think of like how can we, because once if we can make our like territories in Asia link up, we can fight in Asia much better, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to think of like a way that makes that doable.
Maybe we should think about it next time when our minds are refreshed from a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Like, hold on. I've fucking we gotta do this thing. Hold on. Yeah,
What is this thing?
it's- let's see if I don't know. I don't remember if you can like actually see this stuff. Can you see that?
Uh, I
There
don't
you go.
see
Share.
what.
Oh, share with your allies. Oh fuck. We're not allies.
Oh, we're not allies though,
Yeah, fuck.
so I can't see your
Battle plan.
war map battle plan if that's what you're drawing.
Yeah, just imagine a very good one.
I assume it's phallus shaped, you know?
I mean, kind of. But yeah, no, so yeah, like that would partition of China, because having China under our belt would mean we'd be able to easily beat Great Britain in Asia.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you want to like call it for now then?
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. Italy MP or Asia. Yeah, so that's the thing that we can do for next time because it's like that's sort of like it's either that or we fight France, but as you like and obviously I'll re-ally you because the German alliance was just to like fucking. Actually, I might be able to ram Germany into France, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then
Obviously,
that
that's
way.
better. That's better.
Yeah, because we could. That's the two roads I see it. Either we try and dominate Asia, and then that way fight Great Britain and stuff like that, or we fight France and take those very rich, industrious provinces in mainland France. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Have
All
a
right.
good night.
So, yeah, you too. Good night.
Bye.